Hello Verbal Pals, my special VPs. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dr. Emasi. I post videos on the art of verbal interaction with difficult people, how to show zero emotional reaction, and how to be cool, calm, and calculated in your verbal communication with them. This channel will teach you how to be mentally strong and quick on your feet. Hello everyone, today I want to talk about the key to your subconscious mind and how I believe that using your haves and bees will enable you tap into your subconscious mind and optimize the function of your subconscious mind as well as your conscious mind. I just want to give you what this activity of using your haves and bees look like, because in the previous video I didn't go into that until 7 minutes after the video started, and I was actually more interested in explaining what the haves and bees are because this is something new. This is a total new concept that I came up with, and I wanted to explain it in detail so people will understand what I mean by haves and bees. So for those of you who have not seen that video, this is the video right here. You can listen to it. The first 7 minutes is actually giving you examples of what haves and bees are and what I mean by this whole theory of using your haves and bees. And then 7 minutes after, I went into how you can use it to reprogram your subconscious mind. But today I want to repeat some certain specifics because I don't want people to get it confused what I mean by haves and bees and how to use them. So just to quickly give you a recap of what the haves and bees are. The haves and bees, I got them from the statement that you make about things that you want to have. So if you say, I want to have something, I want to have success, that's the haves. And then if you say, I want to be successful, that's the bee. So that's where I got that from. I thought about life and what we're all pursuing, what we all want, and it came down to two things. We are looking for things that we want, and also we're trying to be who we want to be in life. So those are pretty much the two things that every one of us, from the smallest person to the biggest person, from the poorest person to the richest person, we are all in this life journey trying to be this, trying to be that, and trying to obtain A, B, C. So now going into how you can use your haves and bees to reprogram your subconscious mind, which I believe your subconscious mind is actually more powerful, or if it's in tune with your conscious mind, your mentality, then everything can fall into place, and things that you want, your haves and bees, can manifest, can become reality. They can come into fruition. What I think is, once you come up with all your haves and bees, or maybe not all, but at least I would say start with five haves, 5 bees. Record them. When I mean record them, use an audio recording device. You can use your smartphone. Record your haves and bees, and then if you're able to put them in a loop, put your recording in a loop, so that way it can loop over and over a period of, let me just say, 3 hours. If you can do that, that's actually excellent. The reason for this is that you're gonna play your haves and bees. You're gonna play this recording, and as you fall asleep, you will be listening to them. When you are asleep, you'll be listening to them, but you're sleeping. It's not gonna interfere with your sleep. It won't, especially for those of you who sleep well. People who don't have insomnia, it's not gonna disturb, because I am one of those. I don't have insomnia. I sleep well. Like, I'm a good sleeper. Let me put it that way. So I've tried it and it worked. And I mean, when I mean it worked, I haven't manifested the things yet, but it did not disturb my sleep. It was so soothing. It was so good. It's almost like using meditation to sleep, which I'm sure some of you have heard. You can play songs or YouTube videos that are based on meditation and just listen to them when you sleep, and it will not disturb your sleep. Okay, now for people who have insomnia, that's a different story. I don't know if this will interfere with their ability to fall asleep or stay asleep. Going back to the haves and bees. Now, when you play your haves and bees, you're recording as you fall asleep and when you're sleeping. My theory is that over a period of time, let's say you do this for 1 month, your subconscious mind will start reprogramming these things to where the negative things, all the things that are not productive for your life that you have programmed, that have been programmed into your subconscious from childhood, will begin to dissipate, will begin to be diminished. Because for us to learn, we have to unlearn the things that are not good for us, the things that are in errors, that are wrong. We have to unlearn them to relearn a better way of living life, or we have to learn new things. This can also apply to reprogramming your subconscious mind to manifest the things that you want in life. We have our personality that are based on genetics and also our environment, things that have been programmed into our mind over the years. Then we have our mentality, which is our conscious mind, and the conscious mind feeds into the subconscious. What do you think is driving one person to do the right thing and get the right results, and another person who knows the right thing to be done, but they don't do it and then they get the wrong result? What do you think is the reason for that? It's not because they don't think, they don't know this. I think it all boils down to the subconscious. They know this, but the subconscious, for one person, the subconscious is overwhelming, and their body is now stronger than their mind. The body is the unconscious mind. So now their body is now ruling over their mentality, over their conscious mind, to where it's like, I want to go to bed early, but then I don't feel like going to bed early. And now the feeling of not going to bed early will overpower that knowledge of going to bed early, if you understand what I mean. So these are all the things that I have learned over the years. And from what I've learned, I came up with these two things that we can use to reprogram our subconscious mind, which is using the haves and the bees. Write them down, record them, and play them every day until they come to fruition, until you see them actually manifest in your life. The time it takes for what you want and for who you want to be to manifest, now that's a different thing. I have no idea how long it's going to take, and everybody's journey is going to be different. So for one person, it might be 1 week to manifest the same thing. For another person, it might be 1 month. We don't know. We really don't know the science behind those things, but it's better to try than not, right? We have the saying, it's better to be late than never. So it's better for you to try than not doing anything. Some people have this mentality where they're afraid to take a step because they feel like something can happen. The fear of something can happen actually stop people from doing something, and that's not good. Either way, it would be a win-win situation because you learned something, even if you did not manifest what you want, but at least you've learned something and you've been able to control the things that you program into your subconscious mind. So doing this activity, I think it's going to be a wonderful activity, and I'm diving into it. I've started doing it, and I'm also introducing other people into it. I just want to share it with the world because I think that we have so many theories out there about the subconscious mind, about using the power of your mind to create your future, about, the secrets. I don't know if you guys have heard that came out many years ago, and some of them are not practical. For example, they say, okay, just think about your future. You can think about what you want and it will come to pass, but we do, right? But we don't always get that. I'm going to use an example, a position I so badly wanted with the FDA many years ago after I obtained my doctoral degree. I so wanted to get this position, and I was using my mind to actualize this, and I had so much faith that I was going to get this position. After my first interview and then my second interview, I had so much faith that I was going to get this position, and I knew this theory of the secret and the power of the mind, and I was using my mind and also believing in God that this position is mine. But did I get that position? No. So how do you explain that? How do you explain when you use your mind to actualize things that you want, but then they don't happen? How do you explain people who have cancer and they're using their mind to actualize healing, but they don't get healed, they die? So that's why I thought there has to be more to this. There has to be something else. And I don't necessarily think that this has and bees are 100% that they're going to work for everybody and they're going to actualize things. But I think that this is a more practical way. You write them down, you play them, and over a period of time, let's see what's going to happen. So that's what I just want to share with you today. I hope that I've been able to explain. I hope that you're not more confused now, because the previous video, I think that it came across, the first half of the video came across like I'm saying you should say this, which, yes, what I mean you should say, I'm actually getting to the point of say your haves and bees and then record them. Not that you're going about saying your haves and bees, talking in the present tense when they haven't really happened. You're going to confuse people. So I just want to clarify that. And please watch this video, watch the other video, and share with other people, and also dive into this haves and bees exercise, and let's see what's going to happen. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Please share this video, subscribe to my channel if your button is still red, like this video, and if you have any comment, post it down below. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.